だか娘が増えたみたい。シャルシャに提言がある。
In the world of anime where every story tries to outshine the other with epic battles, deep emotions, or dark mysteries, I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level Season 2 returns with the same warm, lighthearted magic that made the first season a comfort watch for so many fans. This season continues the peaceful yet surprisingly eventful life of Azusa Aizawa, the immortal witch who only wanted to take things easy after her overworked life on Earth. But even in her world of slow living, trouble, adventure, and laughter never seemed to stay away for long. With a tone that mixes comedy, fantasy, and slice-of-life charm, the second season deepens the relationships between Azusa and her quirky family while expanding the beautiful world that surrounds them. As the new season begins, we find Azusa still living in her cozy home in the Highlands, surrounded by her beloved companions, the dragon sisters Laika and Flatorte, the slime spirits Falfa and Shalsha, the elf Rosalie, the ghost Beelzebub, and other returning characters. Despite her reputation as the Witch of the Highlands, Azusa still prefers a peaceful, simple life filled with tea, homemade meals, and naps. However, life has a way of pulling her into unexpected adventures. Season 2 brings new faces and stories that blend humor, emotion, and heartwarming lessons about friendship and self-discovery. One of the most notable aspects of this season is how it expands the emotional depth of Azusa's world. While the first season focused mostly on light humor and fantasy, this time, we see more growth in each character. Azusa continues to learn what it truly means to live forever, not as a lonely being, but as someone surrounded by love, laughter, and responsibility. The show beautifully balances the fantasy setting, with small moments of joy sharing a meal, helping friends with their dreams, and protecting what matters most. It's a reminder that even in a magical world, happiness can come from the simplest things. The animation quality has also taken a noticeable step up this season. The colors are even softer and brighter, enhancing the show's signature healing atmosphere. The backgrounds are filled with vibrant forests, charming villages, and mystical landscapes that make every episode a visual treat. The character designs remain cute and expressive, perfectly fitting the cheerful tone. The light humor, gentle pacing, and cozy vibes make this anime a perfect watch for fans who want to relax and escape the chaos of daily life. Azusa's bond with her adopted slime daughters, Falfa and Shalsha, continues to be at the heart of the story. Their innocence and affection bring both comedy and emotional warmth to the series. Laika and Flatorte's ongoing rivalry provides endless entertainment, but it also reveals how much they care about their little found family. Beelzebub and Rosalie, as always, bring chaos and fun whenever they appear, balancing Azusa's calm personality with their over-the-top energy. This mix of characters is what keeps the show refreshing. Every interaction feels natural and filled with genuine affection. One of the new story arcs in this season introduces visitors from other regions of the fantasy world, bringing new challenges and cultures into Azusa's peaceful highlands. There are new creatures, magical mysteries, and even unexpected friendships that test Azusa's patience and wisdom. Even when she tries to avoid conflict, her overwhelming strength and kind heart always draw her into situations where she must help others. Yet, unlike typical power fantasy anime, this story focuses less on fighting and more on connection, using strength to protect peace, rather than seek glory. The humor this season feels even sharper and more natural. Many of the jokes come from the daily life of Azusa's household cooking disasters, silly misunderstandings, or overpowered magic used for the simplest tasks. The comedic timing is spot on, and every episode balances humor with moments of reflection. There's something deeply satisfying about watching Azusa, a once overworked woman from another life, finally finding balance and joy through her chosen family. The show continues to carry that theme of healing and second chances, reminding viewers that sometimes peace is the greatest adventure of all. Musically, the series continues to deliver soft and cheerful tunes that perfectly capture its light-hearted nature. The opening song sets the mood with its upbeat and magical tone, while the ending theme feels warm and nostalgic, like saying goodbye to friends after a perfect day. The background music complements every scene, from quiet tea moments to emotional character revelations, enhancing the cozy and emotional rhythm of the storytelling. The voice acting also deserves special mention. The returning cast brings even more personality to their characters, with Azusa's calm and kind tone grounding the often chaotic energy of her companions. The chemistry between the cast is clear. Every conversation feels like a real exchange between friends, filled with warmth and care. The new characters introduced this season blend in seamlessly, each bringing something unique to the story, without overshadowing the core cast. As the episodes unfold, we see Azusa face questions about immortality and what it means to live a truly fulfilling life. Even though she's unbeatable in strength, she realizes that emotional connections and memories are what truly make eternity meaningful. There's a touching contrast between her calm maturity and the youthful energy of her companions. Together, they create a perfect balance of comedy and sincerity that makes every episode worth watching. This season also explores themes of growth not just in terms of power, but in emotional and personal understanding. Azusa learns to open up more, to rely on others, and to appreciate the unpredictable beauty of the world around her. It's refreshing to see a fantasy story that doesn't rely on grand conflicts or dark twists, but instead builds its charm through love, humor, and small acts of kindness. The pacing of the show remains slow and comfortable, which fits perfectly with its tone. Every episode feels like a short visit to Azusa's peaceful world, filled with warmth and laughter. The storytelling never rushes. It takes its time to explore each character's feelings, their pasts, and their dreams. This gives the audience a chance to truly connect with the cast and feel part of their little family. As the season progresses, the adventures become slightly larger in scale, introducing new lands and magical beings. But even in those grander moments, the focus remains on the heart, on friendship, trust, and finding joy in everyday life. Azusa's influence on everyone she meets becomes more evident, showing how her quiet kindness changes people for the better. One of the most beautiful things about this anime is how it celebrates simplicity. It doesn't try to shock with heavy drama or intense action. Instead, it shows that peace, family, and happiness are just as important as power or destiny. Watching Azusa live her life drinking tea, going on small journeys, helping her friends feels like a gentle reminder that even in a world full of magic and monsters, the most precious things are often the simplest. For longtime fans of the series, this season feels like a love letter, a continuation that respects everything that made the first one so special, while adding fresh stories and emotional depth. For new viewers, it's easy to fall in love with the world, even without knowing the earlier episodes. The atmosphere is welcoming, and the story never feels confusing or rushed. Every episode leaves you smiling, relaxed, and maybe even a little inspired. The balance of humor, heart, and fantasy makes I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level season 2 one of those rare anime that can make you laugh, think, and feel comforted all at once. It's a story that doesn't need high stakes to be meaningful. Its beauty lies in its calmness, in the everyday magic of friendship and life itself. By the time the final episodes arrive, fans will likely feel a deep sense of gratitude for spending more time with Azusa and her friends. The show's message remains as powerful as ever. Even if life lasts forever, It's the people you share it with that make it truly worthwhile. Season 2 manages to expand the world, deepen the characters, and keep the same heartwarming tone that made the first season unforgettable. In a world full of fast-paced action and complex plots, this series continues to be a breath of fresh air, soft, funny, and full of light. It's the kind of anime that you can return to anytime, knowing it will always leave you with a sense of peace and happiness. Whether you're a fan of fantasy worlds, slice of life stories, or just need something warm and uplifting, I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Season 2 is a perfect choice, a gentle, magical journey that reminds us all that even after 300 years, life's simple joys are what truly make it beautiful.